Hey YouTube, it's the Tempest. Um, so yeah, this is my last video probably for my Lawkeeper deck for a while. Um, I find that it's complete. Yesterday I went to my locals and I took second place with this deck. It went pretty well. My friend Ezra took first with my Palamedes deck, so basically I got first and second place. Um, it was pretty nice. Yeah, anyway, I'm just gonna get right to the deck profile. I tried uploading this onto YouTube and it froze, so I'm re-recording it. But anyway, it's pretty standard. It's just, Lawkeeper, but it's complete now, so I just wanted to show it again and make sure it's 100% for everybody. So, obviously in Lawkeeper, the best starter is Conroe. Help you search your grade ones. Um, yeah, nothing else to say about it. Trigger lineup is 4 Tar and 4 Draco Kid, so 8 crit. 2 Carbuncle and 2 Monica because they're both cute. 4 Draw, and then 4 Genjo because it's the only new trigger. Grade 1s, you have 4 Bar, 4 Gojo, 2 Raupia, and then you got the 4 Perfect Garbari. Okay, so one thing you'll notice about this deck is that between my grade 1 and grade 0s, the only cards that require counterblasts is my starting Conroe. Um, Initially, my plan for this deck was to have it so that whenever you play it, you only counterblast, and you with ones with Conroe, and you conserve the rest for your Lawkeeper limit break. But based on my tournament performance yesterday, the most ever limit break with Lawkeeper was 3 times, counting Conroe. So and I healed twice that game. So what I'm thinking is that I could probably throw out maybe a Gojo and a Raupia for 2 Kimnaras. That'll give me a little bit more utility. Um, but this base lineup is basically sheer beatdown power. You have the 2 Raupias. What they do is I run into in case one gets damage checked mid game, and you need to get Conroe to grab it out. Well, I guess not mid game. If it gets damage checked early game, you can use Conroe to pull it out mid game. Pretty simple. If it boosts the Vanguard, if your opponent has 2 or fewer, Vanguard gains 4,000 power, so it's a 10k booster for the Vanguard. And then of course Gojo's 7k drop and draw booster. You need him to boost your Arc Dragon rear guards. Raupia is just a good card for the deck, but he can be run at 1 because Connor obviously switches him out. Yeah, I'm running vanilla draw triggers over Gatling Claw again to conserve counterblasts, but I could really do either or at this point. I'm not really sure. But definitely I'm gonna consider the Knars. But this is the deck as I ran it yesterday. So for grade 2s, 4 Nehalem, 3 Garp, and then 4 Tejas. Kind of like the grade 1 lineup. I'm running Tejas over Berserk Dragon because I want to conserve counterblasts. This deck is pretty much finished for everything that has it for Lawkeeper. The only one thing I might change is if we actually can get it as Bellicosity Dragon, which is a 9k damage on Flipper. If that happens, I would take out the Tejases for Bellicosity Dragon, take out the Garps for the Berserk Dragon, and then keep the 4 Nehalems in. But this lineup's pretty standard. Tejas proved his worth yesterday. He's not really that good of a defensive Vanguard, but he does his job. He snipes rear guards, and that would prove to be very effective yesterday. I think Berserk Dragon is still too much for this deck because counterblasting 2 wastes a lot of potential limit breaking power off of Lawkeeper. So this is the way it is for now. Finally, grade 3s, 4 Lawkeeper. Bumped it up to 4 because I decided that really this is the guy you want to have as your Vanguard all the time, and if you can't draw into him, it's a shame that you don't have any backups, but you just have to deal with it. So run him at 4, and then 3 Arc Dragons and 1 Dragon Executioner. These guys gain 3k if your opponent has 2 of your rear guard. This guy gains 2k when he attacks the Vanguard. They basically do the same thing. Except that you can put Gojo behind this guy to make him 20k. This guy has to have bar behind him to get the 20k mark, or be in the Vanguard circle. with Ralphia behind him. Anyway, that's your standard lineup. It's pretty simple. It's Lawkeeper. Um, yeah, I like the way I'm running it. Maybe I could be running more Garps than Tejas, but Tejas is good for what he does. So, and since I don't have a Dark Dragon, you have to do it. Yeah, pretty standard. So, I hope you like it. I discussed my changes. Guess, thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful for you.